What's up everybody, Frank from 5 AM Ramen, and I am here today with my buddy Edwin, the Ramen Schmo. It's actually Valentine's Day, and we tried to get 2 bowls of Valentine's chocolate ramen, but unfortunately we couldn't. So our backup is gonna be classic ramen right over here, you can see. And after that, I do have Valentine's ramen ready for all of you. We're gonna see that made behind the kitchen, a spicy one too.
For those new to 5 AM Ramen, this channel is all about delivering you the tastiest ramen directly from Tokyo. I'm Frank, I grew up in Tokyo and eat ramen for a living. As mentioned, later today I'll be showcasing a super unique spiced chocolate ramen, a limited time Valentine's Day special ramen. But don't dismiss it, Ramen Shop Mensho, which is serving this bowl, is not messing around. They never do. Before this chocolate ramen though, Edwin and I are grabbing warm-up bowls at Korai. This is a ramen shop in Shinjuku that has a long history. At Korai, it's all about cheap and simple. Edwin gets the wonton men and I get the tanmen. Here's us inside Korai after these 2 bowls make landfall.
All right, starting with the soup. It's your typical salty, tanmen. It's good, it gets the job done. How's your wonton men?
Very Tokyo food ramen dish. You want the MSG?
The MSG. And this one is definitely full of plenty of MSG too. Mountain of vegetables, pretty simple noodles from the looks of things. And I'm gonna dive in. Nostalgic simplicity, I think.
Old school business.
Oh yeah. So we just finished our ramen at Korai. Pretty classic, yeah. What did you order again, Edwin?
I got the wonton men.
Wonton men. How was it?
It's very wontony.
Wontony? I guess simple is best kind of angle, right?
Yeah. In the wontons, there's a dot of meat and a lot of wonton.
Like a 80 to 20 kind of percent.
I would say 95 to 5.
Okay, so, but that's also why they can keep it so cheap, right?
Yeah.
This place that we just visited, the ramen actually starts at 430 yen. I think your wonton men was 600 something. So this is a steal. And relative to that, I thought it tasted very good, relative to the price, right?
Excellent cost performance.
Yes. Korai is a good shop if you want to get full and at a cheap price. Edwin, where can everybody find you?
Check out me on Ramen Hunter podcast, anywhere you can listen to podcasts, as well as my Instagram, Ramen Shmo.
Yeah, go check him out. Edwin knows his stuff. Edwin is a ramen god. Really, this is a Japanese way of saying no. It's kind of like almost like a shark fin or so. But Edwin's being modest. Go check him out. He dives deep into the ramen world. I will be parting ways with Edwin right now, going over to ramen shop number 2 for that chocolate ramen. I'll let you know how it tastes. Unfortunately, we couldn't grab the chocolate ramen together.
I say bye to Edwin and hop on the train to Gokokuji Station. This is where Mensho is and our spiced chocolate ramen. The Mensho group has a bunch of delicious ramen shops, each with a different style. This is their flagship shop here in Gokokuji. Their spiced chocolate ramen is just as it sounds. Let's see them prep this in the kitchen. And again, this was only available leading up to Valentine's Day. Each spiced chocolate ramen includes a whole sheet or board of chocolate. But it's not just chocolate that's going in there. There's a vegetable aroma oil and 15 spices, for example. The noodles are uniquely infused with Peruvian ginseng or maca and Peruvian root vegetables or konsai in Japanese. And on top of the bowl, it's a colorful tapestry. You've got cacao, garlic, also fenugreek, and other elements. I'm gonna dive in now.
All right, here I go. I got the spice chocolate ramen. And I'm gonna start with the soup. More than a soup, it's really like a thick sauce. And with a dramatically big spoon to have that first sip. Oh, that is delicious. It has a good amount of kick. I can feel the spice hitting the back of my throat there. And using 15 types of spices in the soup. Of course, that's alongside the chocolate, which provides some sweetness. And look at these noodles. Now these are very special noodles that include maca in them. And the idea is that with the current situation, these are meant to make everyone feel genki or a little bit more happy during these tougher times. Those noodles are amazing. And they're appropriately thick, really mopping up that oil. And toppings wise, we've got some mizuna here for a little bit of crunch. Also some raw red onions on top. So it's a nice contrast with those softer noodles. And also, we got pumpkin here, slice of dried pumpkin. I mean, they think about everything here, how everything fits together. And what I love about the Mensho group is they're always trying to push the boundaries. Shono-san and his whole team, they're constantly coming up with new ramen concepts, and they knock it out of the park every single time. And you know, flavor-wise, it's definitely something that you wouldn't expect like out of a Japanese ramen. That's going in a non-Japanese direction, let's say, but it's so delicious, and you get a little bit of that sweetness again. I'm actually somebody that doesn't eat chocolate at all, pretty much. And in this one, the chocolate's there, but it's more in the background. So for me, this is great. Try the chashu here. Oh my God. So soft and fatty. Beautiful addition to this. This is a way for him to showcase the way that spices can really make something come alive. And it's not just like, all right, let's toss in a number of different spices. These are very carefully selected spices. Now, this is a great thing about living in Japan, you know. Some ramen shops, you know, they're gonna create gente or limited bowls, and it could be hit or miss, of course, because they're so busy as it is, like making their main ramen, and then on top of that, they have to think about a limited time ramen. But with the ramen at Mensho, it's always a hit, and this gente ramen for me is a big hit, and very appropriate for Valentine's Day.
I hope you all enjoyed this video showcasing classic and of course chocolate ramen in time for Valentine's Day. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Frank from 5 AM Ramen signing out and reminding you that Tokyo is the only city in the world where you can have great ramen at 5 AM. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.